I'm here today with Dylan. AEW Dynamite October the 10th, 2023. Tuesday, and it's the war. The war is happening once again. A war that Tony Khan has pretty much brought on himself because, like we said last week, Tuesday is NXT's day, and now they've been forced to move the Tuesday for this week, and there's a lot to talk about. Tony's losing his shit.
Mr. Snowman.
Oh my god, man, it's crazy. And I've seen people online be like, why are WWE loading NXT up like it's WrestleMania? I'm like, WrestleMania? People are appearing, they're not wrestling. The only person who's wrestling is Oscar. Cena's not wrestling. Paul Heyman's not wrestling. Cody Rhodes isn't wrestling. The Undertaker's not wrestling.
Yeah, but as Paul Heyman, well, I know he did wrestle once, didn't he? Well, really.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that people are like, oh my, I can't believe it. And you got Tony Khan tweeting out, fucking bald bastard and all this.
Where did that come from?
Because that Nick Hausman or whatever, who's CM Punk's friend now, into the Dirt Sheet reporter, he said, oh, Triple H and Shawn Michaels have something big planned for tonight. They're not messing around. And then Tony Khan replies, but oh, I've got something planned as well.
Someone's put something in the chat.
Yo, it's Surf. Welcome to the stream. NXT wins because they have 2 women's matches on the card. It's not right how you set for Tuesday titles, and I had Chris Statlander on the show, but Hype RJ and Tony segment, like, really. Exactly, it's not right. I mean, it's been 3 years now, and women's matches, what, 1 per show, if we're lucky, and it's just
It's Title Tuesday, yet 2 titles are on the line.
Yeah, we'll get into that as well, because that's just a marketing thing, isn't it? Oh, it's Title Tuesday.
Are we going to talk about the pre-show?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get all into that. Yeah.
You didn't think I knew about that. You didn't think
I thought I'd surprise you with that one. Yeah.
Oh no.
But who was it first? NXT announced first they're gonna have 30 minutes ad free, for the start of the show.
Yeah.
And then Tony Khan, or the Dirt Sheets came out and said, oh, there's gonna be a 10-minute overrun for Dynamite, so it'll be 10 minutes longer. And then Tony Khan tweets out, it's half an hour free ads for Dynamite as well. And then he adds the pre-show onto it as well. So Dynamite's going to be 2 hours and 40 minutes. 2 hours and 40 minutes. On YouTube, yeah. And it's called The Buy-In, yet it's a free show. How can it be a buy-in if it's a leading up to a TV show that's free to watch?
It's free TV. It's free. And the match that they have put on the pre-show, like, why are you putting that match on that is a pay-per-view, that is money match. That is a pay-per-view match.
Yeah, and why is it on YouTube? Like, how is that going to lead? Like, people like us, for example, how are we supposed to switch to TBS when we're in the UK? It makes no sense. You're going to have a lot of people watching on YouTube, yeah, but,
And how are you putting titles on a pre-show on YouTube?
Yeah, 2 titles as well. It's the ROH title and the New Japan title.
Yeah, like, even though like, they don't mean anything, you still, They
don't mean anything, but,
for them to be a lead into not even a pay-per-view that isn't even connected with New Japan, you're like, oh my god!
He's just throwing everything out there at this point, and he's like, what can we do?
He's lost it.
But the most important point, which I didn't realise till I read online, who's absent from this show? The Elite. No Young Bucks, no Kenny Omega, anywhere on this show. I wonder why. Because they know this ratings ain't going to go well, so they're just like, yeah, we won't be on the show.
So I think they'll do better because they're not on it.
Yeah, true, but then they can use the excuse, can't they, if they beat what we want on it. If we were on the show, the Dynamite rating would have been better. Even though,
I think they'll struggle to hit 300,000.
No, I'm going to say they're going to get... Because last week, did you hear about last week? They got 800,000, but apparently they was advertised to be on at 4 o'clock, even though they're on at 8. And then people were like, that's the reason why the ratings were low. And I was like, you know the show's on every single week, right? Just because the advertisement got messed up, you surely should know every week, Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but what did you do when it was 4 o'clock? You went onto the channel like...
It's not on. It's not even here. What?
Yeah, why is Midsummer Night Murders Mysteries on? Let me have a look. Oh, it's on at the normal time.
It's on at normal time, exactly.
Oh, look, Tony Khan's tweeting. It's on at the normal time. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, people... Like, it wasn't like it was... advertised it's going to be an hour late, so people missed half the show. It was like, no.
It was like 4 hours before it was advertised, even though it's clearly a mess up, because why would they start at 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
But it's just, I mean, because obviously that was Adam Copeland's debut on Dynamite, wasn't it, last week?
Yeah.
And we were saying, like, was it going to be a big rate? And it was less than normal, because usually they get 850 to 900, don't they, sometimes? So, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm still a big fan of Edge, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's going to move the ratings like they hoped.
And I watched it the hour by hour, but I don't think they'll show that.
Yeah, I couldn't find that. I don't know if it's out now, but I couldn't find it for the last few days. I don't know. I'm sure they got a big bump. I mean, a bigger bump than usual for Edge.
I'm pretty sure his got the 800,000.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Eddie
how much?
versus. Oh yeah, we'll get into that now. Yeah, Dynamite tickets. They've been. Have you seen the pictures from Collision last week, which we'll get into in a bit? Like half the arena is just blocked off. There's like 2 guys sat there on the hard camera side.
I'm sorry, didn't Collision tickets do really well when someone was there?
Yeah, it's almost like your main star's gone, but
you know what I mean? Did you also hear about Dax Harwood? Not Dax, yeah, Dax. He's waiting for a trademark for FTR.
Oh yeah, same FTR. Well, we'll talk about FTR now. They got squashed by Big Bill and Ricky Starks and lost the titles on Collision, which apparently I think Cash Wheel is injured because they attacked him before the match. Dax was the one who took the pin. So if they're injured, it makes sense. But if they're not injured, why the fuck would you just squash them and take the titles off them?
I can tell you why. Because the people who now want the titles back.
Oh yeah, exactly. The Young Bucks. Yeah,
aren't gonna wrestle them for the titles.
No, so it's like put them on a heel team, and then we'll be the baby faces who win the titles.
And then what? Like FTR come in as the heels again to take them off you? Because people
I don't know. Well, like you said, he trademarked CMFTR, didn't they? But I think FTR they signed again, didn't they? Didn't they sign like a few months ago a new contract?
Yeah,
I'm sure they did. So they're not going anywhere for like at least 2 years, are they? So why is he trademarking that? Just for when he's, whenever? Well, I don't know.
I think he's trademarked that, and he's gonna see. He either knows what's happening with Punk, or he knows that Punk is quiet on it, and he doesn't know. And it's like, right, the minute I know that Punk's there, we've got a guy who'll get us back in there. They've already got a background to prove that they're worth coming back, not as the rivals, but as FTR, as the brand that they've made themselves as now.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they want to be the revival.
It'll just be a matter of like, we want out of this contract. We want to leave. We don't like it here. There's these issues here. You've caused these issues. You've not dealt with these issues. And the Young Bucks will want them gone. They're like, give them what they want. Do it. Give them what they want. Just no compete. Let them go.
It's Surf. I'll catch up on your comments, mate. No Chris Statlander. Yeah, I mean, Jim Cornette brought up a good point. What would happen if Jade didn't go to WWE and she re-signed with AEW? Would Chris still have the belt, or would Jade would have beat her for the belt and get the title again? You know what I mean? Because it feels like Chris Statlander, she won the belt, and now what's happening with her?
It's not even. It's not the Adam Page effect where like the chase was better.
No, it's the booking.
We liked it.
She's never being used. Like, where the fuck is she? She's on Collision only.
So it's not the Adam Page effect. It's the bad booking, which you could have said could have
played a part in Page as well. Definitely, yeah, no doubt.
100%. But I think his attitude and his personality didn't help.
Yeah, it was a mixed thing with Page, definitely, but could have done something outside the box. Statlander versus Athena. I think they might get to that. I mean, then again, I don't know who Statlander's feuding with right now. You see Shawn Michaels booking a wild outside the box and expect a dream match, Roxanne versus Oscar. Yeah, exactly, and that's being promoted as a big part of tonight's NXT show. Is there even a women's match tonight? Oh yeah, there is. Yes, sorry, we'll get to that. Yeah, there's a title match tonight, which we're gonna have thoughts about. I know we are.
I have thoughts.
Yeah, well, let's get into this Dynamite. We'll start with the pre-show. We'll go over that quickly. Eddie Kingston versus Suzuki, which will be a great match, obviously. But again, like I said, pre-show,
match, and you put it pre-show, and even if the idea of like, oh, this is gonna lead into something, why are you putting it on the fucking pre-show? Why, like, have it on the main show?
Exactly.
Have it as you start a match. You know what I mean? Everyone's loving Kingston. Suzuki's awesome, minus the train shit that I saw on the internet. But and then build to a fucking pay-per-view with them two.
Yeah.
It's not that hard, Tony.
No,
like, why are you putting the less amount of eyes on something that you want to build? The more eyes you're gonna get is on the TV program, not YouTube. Maybe like a day or two after people have heard about, you need to see this match on YouTube. You'll probably get a few numbers, but like,
it's like Edge's debut, the video that's got 2 million views.
Yeah, but you get the most views you possibly can, because then people will watch that and go, oh, I'm gonna watch next week. But if it takes like 3-4 days for people to then see the clip online, then it's like, oh well, I've missed the last week's, so I don't see the point in trying to keep up. You know what I mean? You know, we live in a very like fast-paced world. You know what I mean? It's not like a matter of like everything needs to come now, but like people want to be up to date as quick as possible. Or binge.
Yeah. And also, they want a story to invest in, and let's be honest, there's no story here. I mean, it's going to be a great match, but that's all AEW ever is. This match is going to be great. What's the story? The fighting, you know, the belt, whatever.
Well, you know, I can get both of those things by just sticking on Rocky.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Swerve says in all capitals, why you let Regal leave AEW of all people? Exactly. Even Regal knew. He was like, fuck this, I'm going back to WWE. I can't help it. People aren't listening. I'm trying to give advice and all this shit. No one's listening.
You think someone like Bryan when if Regal goes up to Bryan and goes, no one's listening. Like, why the fuck are you here?
Like, he gets to do what he wants, doesn't he? That's why.
Well, I get to do what I want. Yeah, but like, you brought me in here. Like, you clearly brought me in here. Obviously, I was brought in here to help and teach. No one's listening. What do I do then? Like, why should I stay?
Yeah,
it's probably
why he wanted to be on air, did he? He wanted to be backstage, but he got him on air, you know, talent and all that.
Well, yeah, because that makes sense. Like, obviously, you want to.
Yeah, it makes sense, but like you were saying, like if no one's listening backstage, and that's what he wanted to do, so he's thinking, well, I'm not just going to stay here and be an on-air talent. I'd rather go to NXT, help my son, help the next generation, where people are actually going to listen.
Yeah, you know, do this thing I want to do, actually get listened to, build a star, have fun with my son, like win.
Yeah, and plus like, he mates with Triple H as well, and Shawn Michaels and all that. So
let's also think of the reason, like he didn't try to get his son onto AEW. Like,
oh yeah, because he knew once he was there, he was like, yeah, this isn't the environment for my son. He needs the performance center. You know, he needs training.
You know what I mean? Like, whether it was Regal saying, "No, don't follow me. Go there, build yourself up. I'll teach you when I can." You know what I mean? We'll set time aside. Or it was a matter of, listen, son, don't come here. You use the performance center. You know, you've got my name. You've got they'll trust in you. They'll let you go. It's up to you to do it.
I bet you the mask brawl jump attack happened beginning of Dynamite for everyone watching AEW. Tony's going to try something. Well, speaking of that, sir, I think the next match, because following the Dynamite formula, I think the first match is going to be John Moxley versus Ray Phoenix.
Only there so that Moxley can get the title back.
To get the title, yeah, I think it's obvious. But what I like Jim Cornette said, what if they change it? Because everyone thinks that. And he's like, no, I'm not going to give the title back. I'm going to keep it on Ray.
That'd be the best thing. I don't even think Moxley wants the title. Why would he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No. Run Ray Phoenix. He's an A-star card, you know what I mean? He's a top main eventer if he wants.
I like this where I disagree with Cornette. Like, I think Phoenix is talent. I mean, yeah, sure, like, mistakes happen, but you could blame, like, Moxley for that. You could blame the ref. Phoenix has some blame as well, obviously, but it's like there's a long list of people he's injured, is there? I can't think of.
He's injured himself, I think, more
he's
than
injured himself, yeah, but, I mean, that comes with the high-flying fucking style, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, but, like, even like, how much is, like, in Ray's defense, if he's wrestling Moxley's like, I'm unconscious before or unconscious after. Has anyone told Ray this? Like, did Ray know at any point? Like, surely Ray probably have an instant, like, fucking hell, he's missed this, he's missed that. But then there's also a language barrier, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. And again, that's the referee's job to communicate between them both. And he's a fucking zombie who just stands there, does fuck all.
and then let's not forget, like, the way Moxley wrestles and the way Ray like, is a luchador, Moxley's brawler kind of style, like, and they've not worked a lot. So there's a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, I would say there'd be more blame to put on someone like Kenny Omega.
Oh, we're talking about yeah.
Like, if Kenny Omega was in that situation with Moxley, I would blame Kenny as much as I would Moxley and the ref than I would in terms of Ray. I feel like, you know, there's a lot more not excuses, more reasons to sort of say, like, not so much Ray's fault. You know what I mean? He's got more of a defense.
Yeah,
100%. 100% the ref and Moxley fault. Like,
yeah, especially the ref, because he counted, like, he didn't stop the count. Moxley didn't kick out, and he should have just called it. He should have just counted 1, 2, 3. But Moxley didn't move, and he's just like 1, 2, and then he stops.
Yeah,
at that point, you should just call it. If the guy's knocked out, just call it free and then check up on him. Don't carry on the match.
Like, what I think would be worse in that situation is doing the 1, 2, 3 count and calling it wrong, or doing a 1, 2, going, oh, carry on the match, and then suddenly he does get into whether, you know what I mean? I'd rather be 100% wrong in one sense and him be safe
Yeah, instead of it carrying on and risking,
Because if I went backstage and Tony's like, look, he missed it. I was worried. I thought it'd be better to call it. If I was wrong, yeah, sure, bollocks. But if I was wrong and he was injured, it'd be worse than what it is. And then take whatever happened. You know what I mean? I think Moxley just needs to have a bollocking from someone.
True. I would love to see NXT hop on Wednesday night, December the 20th, because that's when all the free agents happen. Imagine if Staff Riley shows up in AEW while NXT is live. I mean, there will be Dolph Ziggler's no doubt going there. Ali probably, and then I forgot the rest of the people who got released really, but
Shelton Benjamin,
Benjamin, yeah.
He's in my eyes is there because I couldn't care less as all, and he won't get used.
Yeah, the time has passed on Dolph, definitely. But even Shelton, he's been around 20 years, but he didn't look it. He still looks like he did in 2005 to me. I don't think he's aged a bit.
Yeah. Do I think in AEW he'd probably be a better star?
True, but again, it's the thing with AEW. They've got so many people there. Where does he fit in? He might come in for a few weeks and then he's just on elevation or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like
that's a bigger issue. But
back to this match.
You're not forgetting about a trend though.
What?
Every person that's come over from AEW, they got beat by Randy Orton from WWE. I mean.
Oh yeah, true.
You seen that meme where it's like everyone who's got Mark Henry, Paul White, and all that.
Yeah, well, that was back before Orton was out on it with the injury.
Yeah. So I don't think anyone's going on to AEW until they've had a few with Orton to give him the paycheck. The old pig slip.
Some people saying Tony Khan calling Mercedes money for a debut appear tonight. I'm sure he's probably tried.
She's not still injured.
He's tried. Well, the Dirt, she's saying she's off the cast now or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, but you're off the cast and then there's rehab for it, isn't there?
Yeah, but it was a few months ago now, wasn't it? That match when she got injured, I think.
Yeah, but the leg needs to heal then.
Yeah. Well, look at Bryan Danielson. Didn't he break his arm and then he's back within 3 weeks or whatever?
Yeah, but he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, true.
Let me look up her intro. What's it saying?
But back to Fenix and Moxley, though. I think Fenix is going to keep the title. Because it's obvious that this match is set up for Moxley to win it back, but I think Tony Khan's going to go with something else.
Yeah, if he's smart enough, and it wouldn't be the wrong move, it would be to keep it on Ray.
Yeah, because like we said, I don't think Moxley wants it. Why would it?
But I know what the move would be. It'd be, Penta comes out, helps Ray, then it's fucking Combat Club come out, and then it's Pac and Death Triangle versus the Combat Club.
Probably. Because we haven't seen Pac in a while, so that could be, him trying to pop the rating. Oh, Pac returns. He's going to throw everything he can at the wall tonight. Everything he can.
And it's not going to move the needle. Yeah, we're doing the best we have ever been. I've got more money than Jimmy Crockett. I'm not fucking taking it.
I just love how childish he is, though. You don't see Shawn Michaels or Triple H tweeting stuff today, do you?
To be fair, they're in their 50s. Do they even know they use social media that well?
They do, yeah. They tweet out all the time. You just don't take petty shots at the other company like Tony Khan.
Are they on it like Tony is? Because Tony's on it.
No, they're not on it like Tony. No. Tony's too much on it.
I don't think they're seeing it at the right time. You know what I mean? I don't think they're seeing it.
Do you think they've blocked Tony?
I don't think they know who he is.
No, they know who he is because it's his birthday as well. Don't forget. It's Tony Khan's birthday today. So I feel like it gave him an extra bit of motivation to stack NXT up tonight. Give him a birthday present from WWE. Undertaker, get over it. Shit.
Right. I think bringing in I think a lot of this stacking, in particular the Undertaker, that's coming from someone very high up. I think it's coming from Vince.
Well, there's things coming out about Vince. Apparently, Triple H has been knighted by TKO to be creative, whatever. I don't fucking know.
Well, I
still think Vince is still involved, no doubt about it.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. Who's the only person who can give Undertaker a call to say, "Come to NXT"?
Shawn Michaels. You
really think he would have done it? Maybe he would have done something for Shawn, but it seems very last minute. I think the only other person who could have done that would have been Vince.
I think Shawn might have called him up, but Vince had to give the okay, and of course he would give the okay because why wouldn't he?
I ever think Shawn went to Vince can you give Taker a call and get him on here?
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, you got Vince to do it. Yeah. But I think Shawn was definitely involved in the process of.
Before or after at one point, yeah. But I definitely think because it's the only one Undertaker's retired, he doesn't want to do anything. I know he's not performing, but then what is he going to be doing then? He's got to be setting something up.
He knows if he just shows up and walks out, maybe he has a Baron Corbin, I think, would be the potential, stare down opponent or whatever, maybe choke slams him or whatever.
Yeah.
He knows just doing that, they're probably going to bring another 100,000 viewers.
Of
Because
course.
it's Undertaker.
Yeah. Undertaker, yeah. But then you got to think
it's
like...
a favour, isn't it? And plus, I don't think he likes AEW, because remember he called him a second-rate company, didn't he, the other week or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the Undertaker calling you a second-rate company. Like, you got to take that to heart. You know what I mean? That's got to be hurtful.
I would love to see a backstage camera before AEW airs on Tony Khan talking about, we're going to beat it. Yeah, he's probably rallying everyone up, and each time they go through the curtain,
You'll
never
get any footage from backstage. It's always
no footage.
All gone.
No.
Scared for his life.
Scared for his life were the words he used himself.
Oh, you know when Punk shows up, he's gonna take a shot at him for that line.
I won't be surprised if Cody takes some sort of shot tonight, because Cody Rhodes is on NXT as well. So I think he's gonna give some nudge and wink towards
Well, yeah,
AEW.
Didn't he say no one's out? Like I saw a clip of it a while ago where he said something like, "No one's out stacking our show." Like when he was in AEW.
Oh yeah.
And people bring it up well, yeah, of course you're saying that. He's fucking in the rival company. That's what you say.
Exactly. And he was trying to help the company until the same with CM Punk. Like they were loyal to a point, and then they realised, well, my loyalty ain't being paid off here, is it? You're not gonna be in a company and fucking badmouth the company, are you? So
yeah, and it's not in paid off in monetary value. He's that same loyalty repaid back to him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in terms of booking or just whatever, and not taking the sides of children. But anyway, let's move on to the next match. We got Chris Jericho versus Powerhouse Hobbs, because now Hobbs is a part of the Don Callis family. Yeah.
What? That is just wasting Hobbs.
I know. How is it he goes from faction to faction? Why don't you just push him as a singles fucking wrestler? How hard is that?
I wouldn't be mad if this was the first time he was in a faction since
Team Taz.
Team Taz. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be mad. That'd be great. You're like, Don Callis, there's some elevation. You know what I mean? There's some, there's some fuel to the fire. You know what I mean? You got a guy like that on your side as well, along with Kanosuke
and Sama.
Now, in theory, that group looked great. Powerhouse, Hobbs, big guy, Powerhouse, already great. Inosuke got the look, very mean, very fresh. Coming off, he was one of the big baby faces, so he's a great heel turn. And you got Sammy, who's just got everything. Practically mentored by the best of Jericho.
Yeah, all three of them with the right push could be a main eventer, couldn't they? All three. Yeah. You don't look at one of them and go, this guy's just there for whatever. All three potentially could be a big thing.
Yeah, it's not like when you look at the Elite and you go, only one of them is going to be amazing.
Yeah, this match is so random. It is random in a sense, but Hobbs did technically attack him last week, so I guess the reasoning is there, but it's like Hobbs needs this win, but we all know what's going to happen.
Well, Jake Hager's got to be coming out, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, you've just called it on the fucking head right there. Because he's outnumbered. He was with Omega last week, and now there's three of him. Well, who's Jericho going to call in? It's going to be Jake Hager.
What other big guy can you think he'll call in?
There is no one. On AEW's roster, anyway. Lance Archer, I guess, but even that wouldn't make sense, wouldn't it?
The only one that I think would make sense would be if he could get Wardlow.
Well, Wardlow did come back last week. He returned.
Yeah, well, I thought he was off for a while, though.
Yeah, he was off, but he's came back. And people noticed he had MJF written on his wrist tape, so I don't know if that's a hint for his next feud or whatever. But
yeah, but because I'm only saying this because Hobbs and him have history. Big guy versus big guy, so you've got the win there. He's also got history with Jericho. He'd be coming back, so working with Jericho would be pretty good for him, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it'd be really nice, babyface sort of helping the other guy out, you know what I mean? And then you'll have that turn where he eventually has to turn, where Jericho has to turn on him or whatever and break up from him. Then you win Wardlow being a face.
When Hobbs and Wardlow AEW contracts end, I highly doubt they'll sign back. Oh yeah, same with Ricky Starks. They're out the door. They're gone. No doubt.
If Don Callis could go to fucking WWE, they would take him. They would take him. Kanosuke over there would be great.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hobbs with this. What about you?
Oh yeah, has to be. Yeah. No. I think it's Jericho because he's gonna get the bat. Someone's gonna distract. Hager's gonna be there. Whoever. Because he's not gonna take the loss, is he?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it's like, if Jericho wins tonight, where's the feud go from here? Like, you know.
Well, it's Jericho. He doesn't fucking care. It's not about who wins or loses. It's telling his weird
Because
story.
he already beat Sammy before Sammy turned against him. If he beats Hobbs tonight, all the person he needs to beat is Konosuke, and he's beat all three.
Well, that's the build, isn't it? Can he beat Konosuke with the lackeys around with the other guys?
I guess, yeah. But this next match, the only women's match on the show, we got Saraya Page versus Hikaru Shida. She's getting a rematch, but unfortunately, we all know she ain't fucking winning. Unfortunately.
No, she has to win. It's Title Tuesday.
It's Title Tuesday, yeah, exactly. You want to win the ratings? You want to do something shocking? Have Saraya lose, but they're not going to do that.
Imagine, right? Moxley loses, doesn't get the title back. Big shocker. And you're like, well, then they're gonna do the one out. They're gonna have Saraya Page, retain. Oh my god, fucking shocker! No, she doesn't. Holy Shida's back, baby.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not gonna happen.
That's how you stack. Actually, that's like, if you're actually gonna do something, do that. That's how you're gonna really pull something out of your ass. But you're not, are you? You're just gonna do your normal bullshitty thing.
Yeah, because they're building up Tony Storm, aren't they? So clear it's gonna be Tony Storm versus fucking Saraya.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to be for the title, though, does it? Really?
No, it doesn't. No, but they're gonna do
I'm not woman. Stop sexually assaulting people, please.
What is a new gimmick now? I ain't watched. I've seen clips. Don't she, before they go to the commercial break, she goes to the camera and
I don't know.
We'll be right back or something like that.
I don't know. She's sexually assaulting people. Literally, I've seen her do it twice.
She'd lose for WWE. I mean, it's possible. I mean, to be fair to WWE, they already have a stacked women's roster, to be fair, compared to AEW. You have quite a few talented female wrestlers.
That'd be my only problem with trying to send any of the females over from AEW. They'll just get lost.
Yeah. Jade's obviously going to have a place on the card because, with the right training, she can be something.
When did they mean something different? But then she just comes out to Jade Cargill.
No, they're keeping the whole name and everything.
Well, isn't that her real name anyway?
It might be. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Not that I care much anyway, but while we're on that page, did you see that video where Jade Cargill is next to CM Punk and he's talking about the difference in WWE and AEW, if it says in AEW, when he's started joining the company, and then you see Jade next to that's the funniest shit when you look back. You're like, wow, times fucking changed.
Times changed. Yep, they really did. Well, just look at Punk before he came in. He was like, oh, I love Young Bucks. I can't wait to work with him. 3 years later, what fucking happened?
I couldn't understand that. He's like, yeah, I want to work with him. I love them. Let's do it. That was the only thing I didn't like about that. Nice the Young Bucks. That's the bit.
Yeah, but he found out, didn't
he? What, did they take offense to that? How dare you like this?
I think they got jealous of the attention that Punk was getting. I think that's where it all started. Oh, and the Colt Cabana thing as well. It was that.
No, that was an excuse. That was. I think it was the first thing, and that was the only thing.
Probably.
They were trying to gather everyone else around them. Oh, you got Cabana fired.
When in reality, Tony just moved them to ROH. Which again, why was that a big deal? Because Jericho was there, Eddie Kingston's there, Bryan was there. Why is it Colt Cabana such a finesse? Because he's on ROH. What the fuck was he doing anyway?
Because
he's the fifth member of the Dark Order, no, the seventh member of Dark Order.
He wasn't a member of the Dark Order.
He was just in the background, wasn't he? He didn't do anything. What a big loss. Oh yeah, they changed. Did you hear Brian Pillman Jr.? His name's now Lexis King in NXT.
Wait, why couldn't you go with
Brian Pillman Jr.?
Yeah, that's his actual name, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's the same they did with Rick Steiner's son. I think it's their move. I think they want to, go on their own branch. They don't want to be known as Junior or the son of someone or whatever. They want to be,
Yeah, but I think that's you got to look at it from a marketing standpoint in terms of trying to sell him.
Yeah, but this is NXT though, and they could always change it when it gets called up.
Yeah, well they do anyway, don't they?
Yeah, they do anyway. Yeah, exactly.
So I think that might be what they're trying to do. Then trying to see what you can do without the name brand.
True. Yeah, and if it doesn't work, you just go back to it.
You know what I mean? If it doesn't work, but he can work, then see what else you can do with the name brand then.
True. Next match, we got Jay White versus Hangman Page. I gotta say, people overhype Jay White. He's not bad or anything, but the way people are talking about him, you think he was the second coming of fucking, I don't even know, but his promos to me, I'm more impressed with Juice Robinson. He stands out more.
Ooh.
I'm not saying something. He is annoying, yeah, but Jay White, like, he's a good wrestler, yeah, but like,
His
you know,
promo work has not been great.
it's not been great. And then he's got Hangman Page, which we mentioned before, which, you know,
How can you can't do worse than Hangman? So
yeah. And Jay White has to win this because he's facing MJF at Full Gear, so you can't have Hangman beat Jay White and then Jay White go on to face MJF.
Why is he feuding with Adam when his rivalry is with?
He's not. It's just a random match. This is Tony Khan's thingy of stacking it up. Like, oh, I've got Jay White versus Hangman.
I don't know where. Like everyone was.
I don't know where.
Like when you know what? Is MJF's not on the show, is it?
I think the advertised today is going to be on it. He's going to be speaking or something.
Okay. Because I don't think he was going to be on the show at all.
They have to put him on there because he's the ratings draw right now, isn't he? Him and Adam Cole. Even though Adam Cole's injured.
Why are you announcing him so late? He's a big draw.
Exactly. Jay thinks he's Seth Rollins. I could see that, Surf. Yeah, he does sort of have like a Seth Rollins vibe, maybe.
Like Architect Seth, maybe, but like.
Yeah, not this current Seth. I'm talking more like in ring, like the styles and shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Juice is more similar to old Seth Rollins 2019. I don't know. I'd say Juice is more like Seth right now, apart from the crazy outfits. You know, the loud and you have that laugh and everything, and we got the cackle. I'd say they're similar in that way, but I don't know, man. Jay White, I heard about him for years from, you know, people online. Obviously, I didn't check him out until he came to AEW, and it's just like, like, he's fine. You know, he's not the worst wrestler I've ever seen, but
it's like his can't explain his promo stuff. Like, it doesn't make sense.
He just says a lot, but without saying anything. He just rambles like, "I'm Jay White. I'm the Switchblade. I'm gonna be the elite champion," and it's just.
I'm the elite. Stuff. These are the elite. This is elite. We are elite.
I ran Bullet Club. Blah blah blah.
I ran these guys out of Bullet Club. I'll ram you. You doesn't say anything of substance. Like, I'm fucking rambling and I'm making more sense.
Yeah, that's literally his promos. But obviously, Jay White has to win, like I said, because he's facing MJF. It wouldn't make any sense at all to have Hangman beat him, and he still gets his title match anyway. But, you know.
Well, unless the plays like he loses, but then he goes against. And then he goes against MJF, and then he loses again. And then Adam Page is like, well, I beat the guy who was on the streak to beat you, so I should get a title shot. Which would be fucking stupid, because why would you give that loser a title?
Yeah. But to be fair to Hangman, I'll give him credit. At least he's on this show. Like I said before, where the fuck's Kenny and Young Bucks? If there's such a big ratings draw, like the Glue Eaters say, why aren't they on this biggest show of the year for AEW in terms of ratings potential? They're nowhere to be seen. Why is that? Because they know they're going to get dominated tonight. They can't compete, so they're not even going to bother.
Unless the like the idea is don't announce us. Wait, we'll just show up. We'll have a segment. We'll do something. Then, you know, people are like, oh, you know, we'll see how the ratings pop. And I'm like, you'd announce Kenny. Kenny has to do something. You know what I mean? Kenny's one of your big baby face kind of guy.
And how are people gonna know they turned up when they're too busy watching NXT?
Well, you know, people nowadays they're on the old Twitter machine while they're watching TV.
Yeah, true. But how many people, like, even I did it today. I looked at this card, I looked at NXT, and I'm being honest, I'm watching NXT first. I'm watching NXT.
Hey, if I didn't have work in the morning, I'd watch NXT.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, say tomorrow you came home from work and you was going to watch some both, which one would you choose? You'd choose NXT, wouldn't you?
I'm watching NXT. I will go home and watch NXT when I get home.
Maybe Jay loses by getting attacked by the Devil Mask Man. Oh, you can't make it to the ring. Oh, yeah, we forgot about that angle. Someone attacked Jay White, didn't they, in the Devil MJF mask.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they do. Adam Cole getting injured accidentally, that's fucked up the whole storyline, because now I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh, wait, I thought you meant Adam Cole, but as in Edge got injured.
No.
Oh my god, he's not even on the show and he's injured.
But we'll get to that in a minute, so that's the main event. But next we got Bryan.
That fucked up the show. Fucking CM Punk being fired really fucked up the show.
True. Yeah, that really fucked up the show. But that was August now, wasn't it? We're 2 months after that.
Yeah. And they're still not even recovered from that. Look how much shit it's causing.
Yeah. But we got Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson. Whoever wins is facing Christian for the title. I don't know when, probably Full Gear, but yep. Think about this one.
Wait, Swerve and who?
Bryan Danielson.
I would say that would be a pay-per-view worthy match if it was built properly.
Yeah, if there was a build to it, but it's just a cold match, isn't it? They're both good wrestlers, but I mean, I guess it's number 1 contender, so there is a reason to care. But then you look at it and it's like, well, Christian's the second. Oh, he's the biggest heel now, isn't he? Because MJF's a face now. Christian is the biggest heel in AEW.
No.
What
Tony
is
and
then?
the Elite are.
Oh, in kayfabe, then Christian's the biggest heel.
Tony and the Elite are.
But it's like, you can't have Swerve versus Christian, can you? Because Swerve's a heel as well. It's going to have to be Bryan versus Christian.
I guess, but it could be like a turn for Swerve.
I don't know. I feel that's too soon after all the shit
Yeah,
he's been doing.
I think you can still do like a heel versus heel.
Maybe. I think Bobby Fish is the masked man. That might be a good call. What do you think about Bobby Fish coming back to AEW? Maybe Tony finally answered his call.
No, I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, I think whoever said it would be Adam Cole and whoever they call the Kingdom. I think that's who's behind it.
My dream is that it's all kayfabe and the masked man is CM Punk. Think about that. How good would that be?
Yeah, but it won't make sense though, would it?
What do you mean? Like he wants to go for the title, so
Yeah, but why would he fake his firing and then attack Jay White?
Because the greatest trick the devil ever pulled, Jamie.
Yeah, I get that, yeah, but
You
have you
know
seen all the references that WWE are doing to CM Punk?
Yeah. No, I know he's going there. I know that's too clear, but like
It has to be now, no doubt.
like imagine that, like CM Punk, like I managed to manipulate Tony into pretending I got fired, just to bring you to this low sense of security. Like that is such a fucking great story. That
It is, but there's no way they could do it, especially in this day and age. It was just, it wouldn't work. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Bryan. I don't see Swerve winning this. It'd be a good match, though. But
I don't know. I think Bryan's still fucking injured, so I think it needs to be Swerve.
he could be. I mean, he definitely got rushed back because of the Punk firing.
Especially with that fucking seizure as well.
I don't get why he got rushed back just to beat Ricky Starks. I know people are like, but now Ricky Starks is tag team champion. It's like, yeah, he did fucking squashed FTR. I mean, a team that's been together for 3 weeks. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. He's been in a team for 3 weeks, and suddenly, it wasn't like he beat Bryan, so it makes sense. No,
he got beat by Bryan and then he becomes a tag team and wins. Is this Tony Khan's way of being like, Ricky, don't leave. Look, I gave you a belt. Is that his way of like, pleasing him or whatever? Maybe it's Hook. Maybe it's Hook. Yeah, Hook's putting on the devil mask and attacking Jim. Maybe it's Danhausen. The teasing Danhausen's coming back. Maybe it's him.
I couldn't care less about Danhausen or fucking.
Maybe it's Marco Stunt. I'm going down the list now.
That's pretty cringe, that, mentioning me. I can't
Maybe it's
believe
Trent Barretto. Oh, fucking hell. Who else?
That wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't be angry.
I can't think of anyone else, though. Fucking hell. I don't know. I think it will be Adam Cole, though. But yeah, main event for tonight. I wonder if the ratings are going to be good. Oh, fuck that. Main event.
Yo, what makes Samoa Joe, but like he lost a lot of weight.
He lost a lot of weight. I didn't even explain it. It's just Samoa Joe, and it's like, yeah, but that doesn't match up, and he just don't say anything about it.
Just don't say it. It makes it funnier.
Adam Copeland, the rated R superstar versus Luchasaurus, his first match in AEW. They're hoping this is going to bring in the ratings, but I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I think Luchasaurus is an okay person to put him against,
Well, it makes sense because of when he came in, didn't it? With Luchasaurus with the chair and all that shit.
I just feel like maybe they should have picked someone who, like, not that Luchasaurus can't be safe. I'm just like, someone that Adam Copeland.
Let's just call him Edge. He's been Edge for 20 years. Let's just call him Edge.
We think we know him. Like, if it was someone that Edge has already worked with, that he knows, because he's still brittle around the neck area, isn't it? That's the main issue.
I don't know if he is. I think he's fully all right.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this company where, like,
this company. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it only takes one bad landing. Even if you got a great neck, all it takes is one bad landing, isn't it? So.
But yeah, no Luchasaurus, I think, is a good one. Like, I think it's weird because Christian is the main event, isn't it? I know Christian.
No, he's going to be ringside for Luchasaurus.
No, it's because there was the one Contenders match.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confused.
But if we look at the options, it's either Luchasaurus or Nick Wayne. And let's be honest, Nick Wayne is not going to be drawing it. So I guess Luchasaurus is the best pick because you're not going to do Christian versus Adam straight away, are you? That's bullshit.
That is 100% a pay-per-view match.
Yeah, so Luchasaurus is the best option, I guess, in terms of storyline. You know,
Yeah,
there's no one else really. Unless you do a random ass match with fucking.
And then obviously, your next match is a tag match with Nick Wade and.
Darby and Edge versus Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne. Yeah.
And then there's a triple threat match with Sting involved. Because Edge wants to do that.
Yeah, definitely wants to team up with Sting. And obviously the lead versus Christian versus Edge. And then after that there'll be a tag team because they're gonna have to do that. I don't think Edge turns heel. I think Christian will turn face, won't he?
I don't know. We didn't have a heel run in WWE, did we?
We sort of did with Judgment Day until, they pulled the plans and they kicked him out. Like a 4-week heel run, I think it was.
Yeah, so, like a heel, that was a heel lie. That wasn't even full heel.
That was just warming up. That was nothing.
But then, are they going to go for the tag titles?
Yeah, and Young Bucks are going to want a match with him as well.
Wouldn't it be... Well, I think...
do the hard is, because nostalgia.
I think they might actually just go for the trios at first.
Well, it's still the Acclaimed and Billy, innit? You have them.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking of the ROH trios.
Oh, with the Elite and Hangman.
Yeah.
Or whatever, yeah.
I know, forget the trios. No, leave the Acclaimed with them.
Adam Edge could work. Well, have you seen he copyrighted Legend spelling? So it's Edge in there, but it's Legend. He copyrighted that. I hope he don't start naming himself that, because that'll just be,
Stupid.
Just go by the rated R superstar Adam Copeland. It'll catch on eventually, I guess. But yeah, this match, Adam's obviously winning. This his first match.
X-rated.
X-rated.
Yeah. Superstar X.
We pretty much just went through the whole booking there, didn't we, for the next 2-3 months with Edge or whatever, but in terms of NXT, enjoy it while you can. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of what numbers they're going to do tonight, because NXT's nearly beaten AEW already, and that's without, everyone from the main roster. So
that's on a Tuesday, if anything.
Yeah. So how is it going to be tonight? That's the question. How big of an interest is there going to be from the, main roster?
I think this is really going to set the boys from the men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Whoever's watching AEW is clearly just in that camp. Not moving.
Yeah, the hardcore set base, 800,000 or whatever.
Everyone who's watching, the percentage, the difference between the two, whether it's 200,000 or whatever, they're the ones who saw what was happening in AEW, in NXT, and went, that's a better show than what shit you're putting on here.
True. Well, let's talk about the other situation. What if AEW wins tonight, the ratings war? Tony's never going to shut the fuck up about that, first of all. I beat John Cena. I beat The Undertaker.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
It's like, okay, you beat Cena doing a talking segment. You beat a
tease of The Undertaker. They didn't even announce him. He just played his dong. That was it.
I mean, something not even, The Undertaker doing a bit. Fucking Paul Heyman at ringside.
Yeah, and Cody Rhodes' announcement, which is probably going to be NXT related anyway.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, you
beat. That's the quote. You beat our developmental. Well done. That's what Triple H said.
Yeah, developmental. Well done. But again, it's not like it's a stacked show, but it's not like they've gone full on out with this stack.
No, yeah, they could have gone way more than this.
This is them stacking lightly.
Yeah, exactly.
This is them showing. Look, we've got an ace in our hand. You don't want to know what's in the rest of it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure if they really wanted to, they would just go to Vince and say, look, convince Undertaker to have one match. Just a match. Yeah, and he will.
Like he did with Cena, where it was 30 seconds, where it's literally just, finisher and it's over. It's still technically a match.
Still technically a match. You'd pop a rating.
If they really wanted to, they could have had Roman appear tonight instead of Friday, because Roman's coming back on Friday. They could have been like, no, he's coming back on NXT. They could have done that, but they're not doing that. They could have had John Cena wrestle a match, but instead he's just ringside with Paul Heyman.
I'm 100% sure if they really wanted to, they could have got The Rock.
It's possible. It's possible. I see people saying maybe CM Punk ain't coming out tonight. They're gonna save that for Survivor Series. They have to.
That's Chicago. That's the Survivor Series. That's gonna be like, oh, let's say whatever heel, whatever. Like, oh, you've got a surprise opponent. Get ready for it. Basically, what they did with Cody at WrestleMania last year.
It might not even be that. It could just be him like coming out after a match, like Seth Rollins, for example, could come out and just
I don't know. I think it should be a match. I think it should be Seth. I think it's just Seth to be like, I'll let whoever decide. And maybe
open challenge for Survivor Series or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Open challenge. Who's coming? And then like he's in the ring. No one's coming out. And then Matt goes, actually, we've just signed someone. He's really eager, and he's kind of sick of you thinking you're the best.
Yeah, have Seth ramp up before the week's been like, I'm the best in the world, I've defended this title and blah blah blah. Swerve says, I think AEW get high 700,000, then NXT get 900,000.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go a little bit higher. I think NXT breaks the million, not for the whole night, but I think at least one segment's gonna get a million.
I think just for the Undertaker alone, they're coming close to a million. I think that's But I honestly think AEW might do worse. I think they'll be like close to 600.
True, because both shows are starting off half an hour without ads, so people are going to be switching back and forth within that first half an hour. But if something, NXT are doing Undertaker or whatever, then they're not going to be switching, are they?
Well, I don't think they will. I think whoever that first half hour, people are going to stick there because I don't want to miss anything. And then like when the ads start, because the ads are going to start at different times.
True. Well, yeah.
Will they? No.
No, I guess they won't. No.
They start at the same time, don't they?
Yeah, they would start at the same time. Yeah.
No, I don't actually.
If they both start dead on the same time and they got half an hour free of ads, then they technically would. Unless Tony buys it out like an extra 5 minutes, you know what I mean, just to rub it in even more. Whereas no more ads for the 5 minutes or whatever.
35 minutes, no ads. It's like WWE gonna be like, all right, you're just wasting your money.
You're just wasting your money now, yeah. We know people are gonna come back. We don't need to pay for the extra even more.
It's it's such with that war, let your opponent waste their supplies first, resources.
And people are forgetting as well, NXT's coming up for a TV renewal with Raw. So this is partly what they're doing as well. They're not just doing this because of AEW. They're doing this to try and get a bigger TV contract.
I'm 90% sure. I was up to date in the news, but wasn't a lot of this announced before AEW said, "Oh, we're going to Tuesday"?
I think it was, yeah, because AEW only announced it.
And then I think their response was like, "Oh well, we'll go the Undertaker," and then we win. We win. You know what I mean?
Yo, Matthew, welcome to the stream. Do you think Randy Orton or Batista will be at NXT? I'm going to say no to Batista, but Randy, a small possibility, because he was at Performance Center a few days ago, so small possibility.
What if that's Cody's announcement?
Oh shit, it could be, yeah.
My great friend, he's let me have the pleasure to announce that he'll be returning this Friday on SmackDown.
Yeah. Could be that, yeah, it's possible.
The Apex Predator, the legend killer himself, my friend.
Yeah, definitely possible. But Batista, I think he's content with that last match against Triple H. I don't think he wants to come back. For an appearance, yeah, but not to wrestle.
I think he's done for a while because he's enjoying acting because he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's getting his roles and all. Even though they are on strike still technically, but even Cena's finishing up soon with WWE.
Yeah, but I just know that Batista way back in another 5 years. Paul will get to him. He'll be like, you know what? I want to be hit with a chair.
I want to be hit with a chair.
You know what I mean? I want what I want. Give me what I want.
Give me what I want. Did you watch last week's Dynamite? No.
No. Did you?
I actually did. Yeah, I got some notes.
Was it any good?
Some parts were. The beginning bit was backstage with Omega and Jericho, and Edge walks in, and Kenny nervously goes, "Oh, it's great to meet you. I was on the edge of my seat last week." But he sort of fucked up the delivery, but obviously it's a pun on his fucking old name or whatever.
I don't get what, that's not even
People are like, "Oh, it's so funny. Oh, he said Edge, do you get it?"
It would have been funnier if they were hyping up the Wrestle Dream or whatever. If he had someone say "Oh, you'll all be on the edge of your seat."
Yeah, before he came and not afterwards. Yeah.
Are you
Exactly.
ready for some superstars to come in? You know, shit like that. Hey, that's top of my fucking head, mate. Like,
Exactly. It's this company, though. Ray Phoenix beat Nick Jackson, which no surprise there, obviously.
oh, couldn't care.
Yeah. Oh, they had a video clip with Adam Cole with Roderick Strong, and the whole thing was fucked up. The audio was fucked up. So they replayed it towards the end.
Go back to that Ray Phoenix. Was that a... Because I saw a clip where, like,
I watched the match, so I couldn't tell.
No, but, like, I think Triple H, Shawn
Triple
Michaels...
H?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you mean when they were talking about their
finishes?
Yeah.
And, like, people are like, oh, Shawn Michaels is like, yours is just protected forever. He's like, yeah. And then, like, there's also a clip of, like, the Young Bucks match. And just super kicking everyone.
Yeah, I think that clip was a few months ago, because I've been trying to find the full video, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
But it's been like that for a while, though, when super kicks don't mean anything anymore.
Not in this company.
Yeah. Maybe Nikita Lyons shows up. Is she injured? I thought she was still on NXT. But yeah, the Adam Cole video, audio issues throughout all of it, so they had to replay it later on, which was funny.
How you been doing this for 3+ years?
Yeah, exactly.
Still audio issues. Still multiple audio issues. Like once a month it is, or like twice a month. It's far too common.
It's too much, yeah. Like cutting away to the wrong angle now and again, that's fine because mistakes happen. But
yeah, that's a director's issue. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
audio needs to be just on point, like no exceptions, on point, because it's fucking important.
Exactly. Otherwise, we're just watching people roam around and we don't know why or what they're saying or anything.
Yeah, it's like it's quite fucking key.
After that, Wardlow returned and beat Griff Garrison, and like he did 10 power bombs to him, so he's still doing that.
Who the fuck is Griff Garrison?
I see people writing that, but I didn't know if they was being serious or if they was quoting Brody Lee, because it could be a serious question, couldn't it? Like, who the fuck's this guy? I don't know who he is.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorite quotes. Well, that of course it's fucking Silver.
Oh yeah. Oh, what he said to Brandy as well, was it? When he was feeding Recorder.
Why she's sliding into my DMs, calling me daddy. It's just the emphasis on calling me daddy.
The Acclaim beat Butcher and Blade, which, whatever. Butcher and Blade is. I remember one time I liked them, but that ship is just, there's no momentum with them anymore. They're just another tag team.
They literally peaked when they did the MJF. Did fucking hire for MJF.
Oh yeah, when he got paid, yeah.
Shit.
Gun Club came out and did a promo on MJF. MJF came out and he did the dueling thing what The Rock did a few weeks ago. He gets half the arena to say one thing, and then, well, in AEW's case, there's only half an arena anyway, so he gets one half on that side, and then one half on the other side. Yeah. Shit.
It's one half of the same side and one half of the other side of that same side.
And Jay White attacked and they made their match for Full Gear official, which, whatever.
Yeah, didn't he rub his belt? Like, I saw clips.
Yeah, he stole his belt, yeah, so they're doing that whole thing, they steal the belt.
I've got the belt, so I'm champ. Finders keepers. Like, didn't the guy who stole the belt from Jericho, wasn't he technically a champ?
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, when Jericho lost the belt, when he fucking literally lost it.
Oh, yeah, sorry, he lost it.
Jericho and Omega beat Konosuke and what's that guy from Aussie Umpen, because apparently Sammy was injured, even though they was promoting the match all day before the show, and then he just pulled Sammy out of it. So
maybe it was like, they were looking over like, oh, he'll be fine. And like, the doctor finally went to like, or maybe Tony's like, yeah, he's fine, isn't he, doctor? He's fine. He's fine. He's fine, doctor. He's writing a check. He's fine, Doctor Zeros.
And that's like, I can't do this. I already cleared Saraya. Like, that's not.
I already killed Saraya P.
Matthew says, I think Swerve will be the next best thing in AEW. It's possible. He does have the talent.
Yeah.
It's just the booking, though, isn't it? If the booking's good and
it's just the booking and the stupid masks he wears.
Yeah, true. But I can let the mask slide, you know. Like Sammy Guevara, for example, Panda, remember when he first came in, he had the massive Panda thing.
That went and came as quickly as it stayed.
So Swerve has stuck with the... I don't know what the fuck you would call it. It's like a cotton... I don't even know what the hell it is. I don't know. Yeah, Roderick always shouts Adam. That's all the whole story now, and it's just like, Adam! Adam!
Where are you, Adam?
But yeah, after this match, Hobbs attacks and revealed that he's joined the Don Callis family. And then they did this stupid thing, and I don't care what people say. Like, Kenny Omega's tied up inside the ropes, right? So he can't defend himself. Callis gets a chair and gives him a headshot. Obviously, it wasn't full force, but it made impact. You know what I mean? So it's like, why are you doing this stupid shit for no reason? Like, what's the point?
Because he was trapped in the ropes, and they want to hurt. You know what I mean? They want it's the heel move, isn't it? It's like, oh,
it's the heel move, but the reason why headshots have been banned with chairs because we know the damage it does. Why would you? I mean, it's Omega. Like, look at the Ospreay match when he fucking willingly got dropped on his head. Like, clearly, like, you know.
Mate, 2 weeks ago we just had an issue with fucking Moxley.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, this company just doesn't learn from its mistake.
No, it doesn't care.
It doesn't care. Yeah, true. That's another one. Here's a bit you would have liked. MJF's backstage getting checked out by the doctor, and guess who walks in? Max Caster. He's like trying to check him out. He's like giving him a back massage, and then MJF realizes him and tells him to get out. But it seems like they're starting to actually do it on screen. You know, the whole Max Caster MJF thing. So that was a good little twist.
No, Max Caster like roll up and went, "We're doing a bit," and he's like, "No, we're doing a bit." Like, no. We're doing the bit. Like, oh my god. 5 minutes, all you get. I'm looking it up after this now.
Yeah, you should. It was only like 30 seconds, but it was good. And another good thing, we had a pre-tape of Samoa Joe looking swagger with his suit on, sat down on a chair with a cigar. And he's like, MJF's got my respects, but I still want to be champion. So the teasing Joe's still not done with the title, but...
I'm telling you, he's in the fucking mask. He was underneath that ring and he jacked it so that it hurt Adam Cole.
Imagine.
Look, JB, man, I'm telling you now, if I booked it that way, you'd love it. You'd be like, oh my god. Like, not only Samoa Joe, Cole and Mike, great in the ring, he's a fucking mastermind.
Yeah, but he couldn't be the masked man because we've seen the size of the guy. Unless Joe, like, orchestrated it, but he didn't actually do it, and yeah, it makes sense. But
I thought we already discussed that issue. Just ignore it.
Just ignore it. It didn't happen. Who remembers that? No one remembers that.
No, we show it, but like we show a remix version where it's like he was clearly Samoa Joe's size.
Oh, Dylan, is something like Surf says Kairi Sane has been trending all day, so maybe Kairi Sane shows up in NXT tonight.
Well, I read something
she
about
did resign, didn't she? Signed a contract a few thingy ago.
Yeah, but I don't know fucking what's her name's around, isn't she?
Oh, Nia Jax. Yeah, Nia Jax is around, yeah. For some unknown, I don't know why the fuck they brought Nia Jax back. Fucking hell.
I don't know. The Rock was coming back and he's like, well, Nia's not there. Oh, Nia's there. I think I might pop in then.
Tony Storm beat Sky Blue. I didn't watch it, so I don't know about the match.
Again, sexually assaulting a woman. And everyone's all for it. Everyone's all for it.
You watched this bit, didn't you? The Adam Copeland promo with Christian.
I saw the bit that I needed to see.
Oh, you saw the ending line.
That seemed to be the only part that everyone cared about.
It was a decent promo by Edge. Obviously, you could tell he was just, it wasn't scripted. He was just going off the cuff.
Me and you, one last match. One more match.
Before that, he talked. Shivani was inside the ring. He's like, "I love you, Shivani, but get out the ring." And he's like, "That world title would look good on me." So he's teasing that he wants to. I swear they better not do that. I hope they don't. But if they put that title on Edge, then we all know why he left WWE, don't we? Because they didn't want to put the title on him.
Yeah, but like his time is past, his time is up. Which is a shame because they're gonna put it on Punk when he comes back.
I don't know if they will. And I don't think he needs it either.
Yes, he doesn't. But it would be what? It doesn't have to be the world title, does it?
Are you talking about the one that Seth has? The Seth title?
Well, I was thinking about the world title, but I'm guessing the one that Seth makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's a new belt. Not many people have.
Well, Seth's the only one who's had it. Seth's the only champion.
So so having like the likes of CM Punk on that list of champs.
True. Yeah. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But he went through the list of people he wants to face, and I mean, there was a long list that he wanted, and then he called Christian out. He's talking about, like, you know, the history of Sting, like, you used to get your hair cut like Sting's, and now you're trying to, like, end his career and all this. And he's like, Wayne and Luchasaurus are going to turn on you, so let's tag team one last time, me and you. And then they hug, and then Christian goes, go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself. Legend, absolute fucking
and
legend.
Just walks away.
Didn't attack him, just walked away, go fuck
Just
yourself.
walked away, go fuck yourself. And of course they made that into a shirt, because, you know, AEW have got to do that.
T-shirt company.
T-shirt company. And if the winners tonight is at the ratings, that's going to be a fucking T-shirt as well. It'll be the rating that AEW are.
Well, you know, they lie about that, as we know from World.
Oh, yeah, fucking hell, I'm not even getting into that. People are still arguing that. They're still like, it wasn't 72,000, it was 82,000.
Bruv. My mom hates tattoos. My mother hates them. I got the wrong fucking numbers. Fucking hell. Bruv.
But yeah, that was Dynamite last week. I mean, the Edge promo was decent. Apart from that.
Yeah, I still won't watch it. I'm literally going to watch NXT when I get home from work tomorrow.
Well, they're teasing Jade Cargill's going to NXT tonight as well. I'm on Twitter right now.
I might not watch NXT tomorrow.
She posted a picture of Shawn Michaels calling. Let's see what else there is. I think they're done stacking it up. Well, Cena's promoting as well. I mean, if Cena's tweeting about it, you know people are going to tune in.
Yeah. That's another thing as well, in terms of, like, who they've got on that show. So say Undertaker tweeted, I'm going to be on NXT tonight. Like, how many people have seen that?
I don't know. I mean, how many followers does he have?
Yeah, but I mean, like a million. Like, if you see on Instagram, whatever. Million people. Like, what is the percentage of people? Like, if 1% of that million people saw that and went and watched NXT. There's 100,000 people. Easy.
Yeah, just from a tweet. What takes, 10 seconds or whatever.
Yeah. Cena does it. Probably has the same, even a bit more. 10%, 1%, maybe 2% of his fans go, I'm going to watch that. Yeah, that's another 100, 200, maybe 250,000 people. Easy.
Easy, exactly. And plus, what NXT are already doing 700,000. So you add that on to that, and they're over 1 million.
They're over 1 million. Like, and the more I talk about it, the more I'm thinking they're at one point tonight they're breaking 1 million.
Yeah, definitely. I think they will. It might be the first half hour, but they definitely will.
Yeah. It depends on what they do in that first half hour. I think it'll be around the two that'll pop. They'll either be Undertaker or Cena, like whatever Cena's doing. That'll be where the pop comes.
True.
But it's not just about the pop. It's about the consistency. Like, who can they maintain? If they maintain 80,000 throughout, then they've clearly won. And then I think people will probably start watching NXT. Well, it's not a different day anyway.
It makes a good, it's a different day, but it makes a good impression. Shit, I might start watching it.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I stopped is because they changed it into that colourful shit where it's like an acid trip. I mean, obviously they got rid of that now, but, you know.
I'm telling you, I'm going to watch it tomorrow then.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it is.
It might be our new show.
Maybe. But we've been going over an hour. Is there anything else you want to say, or do you want to call it?
I need a piece so bad.
Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Check out those social links down below. Until next time, peace out. And